Hello, Jim Howard here in Fort Worth, Texas. Today's date, it's November 8th, and it is 6 a.m. And I have my new stand, my monitor stand, which is one of these dual ones. I've got some video that I haven't downloaded it yet, but I've got a video I just took with my cell phone and trying to show it from the back and whatever. I'll put the link to the stand in case you want to purchase it. Got it at Amazon. Well, hey, let's do this here. And yet, as you can see, I made a couple videos in the last day or two, I believe. But let me go to, let's see.
Hur mycket vet ni om Palmemordet? Vi söker en ensam gärningsman. Han sprang upp för trapporna.
Trying to stop it so I don't get a copyright hit, you know. Now here it is. Here's the speaker thing. Damn it, you know. Why did it come over here? Oh, okay. Go to Amazon. Oh, I'm at Netflix. Okay. Don't want to be at Netflix. Want to be at Amazon. Go to orders, and here it is. So it actually was, I mentioned that I purchased a single microphone, a monitor stand a while back, and I couldn't assemble it. I thought, I don't know why, it just wouldn't. I couldn't. I thought it did it correct, but and then I couldn't. When I got it put together, as you know, and then I went over to hook the thing up on the back of it. It wouldn't, you know, articulate or wouldn't do what it needed to do. And I know there's tension things and all. Anyway, so that's in a box in the closet. But I purchased this, and there was no problem at all. And I knew that I would have to drill a hole through the desk, because this, I think most of the desks I've had have a thing so you can't, you know, you have to bypass the little lip down here that comes down. It was no problem at all. I've got a, you know, a little drill kit, electric drill kit, and got bits and that type of stuff. I didn't know the they gave the, you know, I think millimeters or something or other. One of my little drills that I have, they didn't give, they gave something else. I don't know, 1/16, 1/8 or whatever. So I just, you know, took out the drill and then compared it to this bolt that's, you know, that goes through the desk, and looked identical to me, and I used that, and it worked out absolutely perfectly. So no problem at all. Now I got this yesterday, put it together yesterday, and realized that I have, I guess, you know, I'm 80 years old, and I worked hospital security for 30 years. I mean, I worked other jobs too, but I worked hospital security for 30 years, and at the various hospitals we had to do reports. We used the, let's see, the one hospital system that I worked for 18 years, and they owned a whole bunch of, well, when I started working for them, they were one hospital, and after 18, well, by the time 18 years, they owned just about every hospital in Kansas City. I think they owned about 18 hospitals. And at the various hospitals that I worked at, and for them, you know, we did our reports. I could come into work and look up at all the hospitals, you know, who had been arrested in the reports and what had happened, and when somebody came in and they were arrested, or given a trespass notice, I wrote a report and put it in the computer. Then all the other, hospitals would have a copy of that, stuff like that. But, I realized I don't remember ever using a computer with a monitor stand. I mean, the where you move it around. I don't know if you can see in the background or not. Let's see. Don't think I need to do some adjustments on this. Over here you can see. Oh man, wow. I'm also not good at backing up a truck or a trailer or anything. I don't know which way to. Anyway, see there's several. Well, you can't tell how many. I guess I need to lower that down a little bit, but then I'd have to put the camera. I'd have to put pants on then. Can't have that. Oh, if you wonder why all the Coke, you probably think they're empty Coke cans. Oops. Wait a minute, I just got some ice. This is still cold. Let me do this. I've mentioned in several of the videos that we've been ordering, well, my ex-wife has, from, okay, I gotta make sure I don't get Walgreens and Walmart, from Walmart food. And she orders a lot. I mean, she orders often. And she likes that, And we got an order in, today. Today, she made a mistake. Here is Coke Zero, and it is 12 ounces, I believe. And she ordered 4. She thought she did. She thought that she ordered 4 12 packs because they were out of 24 packs of Coke Zero. But when we got the order in, she got 4 10 packs of Coke Zero, and she got the small cans. I really, she's very, tries to figure every penny, I'm not that kind of a person, by the way. In fact, in the past, I've told her, sure, order 24 packs of Coke Zero. Sometime order some, 2-liter bottles. And I told her, hey, order some of the small can. Oh, no, that's more expensive that way. And I've told her, hey, if you order the little plastic, bottles of Coke, then when I, sit here and have a Coke, and I'm drinking and I don't drink it all, I can just put the cap on it, put it back in my little refrigerator over there. But otherwise, they're going to, like this one, has a little bit of Coke in it, but when it, something new that's happening with the ordering from Walmart. What's happening, and we've started getting in. Can you see? Can you see the lid? It's banged up. Makes it a little difficult to pull this. This may work on this one. You pull the cap. Some of them, the thing just, breaks off or whatever. But see if I have a thing of the. No, I don't. Well, there's some in the refrigerator because we got another shipment of Coke, in the other day. And it's, delivered by, I believe, DoorDash. They have a deal. Well, I think it depends on where you live. Walmart or Amazon Amazon has their own trucks and they probably use other people. But anyway, like I know Walgreens. They're going to use whichever's available, and they're using a DoorDash for the deliveries. It's worked out. It's worked out okay. But started in the last 2 or 3 weeks getting cans that come in banged up like this. And I'm sure the reason is these people are, they're using the trunk of their vehicle. I mean, it depends on some people have really nice vehicles, Jeep type vehicles, or what do you call them? But the people that have, some of them have small vehicles and they're doing grocery delivery or food delivery and whatever. But then in the last few days, we've gotten in now with the banged up bottom. It's poking out. And what's happening, I'm sure, is, I haven't reported it, or I still give, my ex-wife gives like the minimum tip, and sometimes depending on what we're getting in, I feel like that's not safe. She uses my account, so I go and change the amount, increase the amount, and I've continued to, but give a fair tip. I think at some point I'm going to mention it, but still not blame the drive. I think they just need to. It's going to be difficult. They're using they're using DoorDash to just so maybe they can tell the people, oh, be careful when you're putting in. Maybe they have the vehicles pull up out there, and then they have I think they have the Walmart employees bring the stuff out to their vehicles. I think. Maybe they could tell those people, make sure. I mean, you can't be, there all the time, watching, because you have other stuff to do. But if you get the word across to, hey, be very careful when you're loading, drinks, and not to put it on, top of the stuff that's in there and then slam the trunk down on it. My ex-wife, she says, well, all you have to do is just take a knife or something and pry that up. And I said, I should have got one out of the thing. In fact, I just used one a while ago to pour into here, because when it's on the bottom, the can will not sit like this. It's like tilt, going to tilt over or whatever. So I think what I may just do is take all the ones that are banged up, just put them in her refrigerator. She says, oh, I don't drink much Coke. She drinks quite a bit. Not as much as I do. And she thinks that I drink a lot of Coke. My grown son, he was drinking an assortment of drinks. Well, every day he would walk up to the little store half a block away and get one of these energy drinks, or maybe more than one. I worried about that with all the caffeine. But then he was making coffee and drinking other stuff. But unfortunately, he's gone to drinking a lot of Coke, and I think more than I drink. So anyway, what else is new? Just switch to speakers. I've got a creative bar type thing, and I'm not sure that it's better than this cheap speaker system that I have, a really cheap one. My hearing is so bad that I'm giving this a try again. I've tried it with different, I've hooked it up to Alexa and all kinds of stuff. Giving it a try again. The problem with the other speaker system is that there's right speaker, left speaker, and then there's a cable running between them, and it seems like this is just a bar thing, and the speakers are inside, what have you. I think that's it. So I'm going to attach that video showing you the back of the little bit of. So anyway, thank you for watching. Okay, I'm using the cell phone to record this. First of all, this is my new, what do you call it? Monitor arms, whatever, a monitor thing that holds my two monitors. And I got it yesterday. It was very easy to put together. Now I had it until about an hour ago. I had it, I've never had any experience, I guess, really, all these years. I've never had any experience with monitor stands. I've always just had the monitors that sat on, on the desk or whatever. I mean, I'm talking about working hospital security, where we did, where we took reports and put them on the computer all the time, all types of things. I just haven't had any experience with adjusting. So anyway, about an hour ago, I moved, you'll see here the arms back, and it's much better. I had it too close, and let me come around and show you the back side. It was very easy. I mentioned that before, that I had purchased a monitor stand that you had to do some construction getting the thing together, and I never got it to work properly. So let's see. This is the first time I've hooked up anything to the, other than actually hooking up, setting a monitor up. This is the first time I've actually used the things here. That was no problem at all either. Let me come back here a little bit. So my next project here is, I may change this speaker out, the speaker system out. I'm going to try. I have sort of a long one. Going to give it a try. This is my USB, webcam. I'm going to see how it works in that position. No problems at all. Down here is my Amazon device that brings in, we have in the living room, we have the cable modem that comes in, and then there's one of these devices that wirelessly sends it to these other devices, and this one's here, and I come right out of there and go into the computer with a network cable. And in my son's room, he has another device like this. Although Wi-Fi, without running the wire, Wi-Fi is, very good too. But I'm going to move this. Oops. I'm going to move this here when I get done making this video. And I think that I will move it over to, here. I think I'll move this lamp down a little bit and put it up here. And then I can run, the network cable over to it. Then I'll still have Wi-Fi available. So that's the little project for right now. I am really happy with the monitor stand. I'll put a link below to it. It's you know, one of these dual stands. So back to the video, I guess.